Guys, being an adult is a scam. Kore, wait, so what? It's a scam. Hello everybody, what do you do, what's popping, how are you doing? Lebogang Jessica Gilbermang here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome home. Get cozy, get comfortable, because you are guaranteed to stay. Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to another video. We have a sit down video today, and as you can see from the title, I basically want to give you guys a life update, but I want to give the life update in regards to like life after uni or college. So yeah, I really wanted to make this interactive, so I wanted to answer questions that people would have asked or would have wanted to know things about, but unfortunately I never learn. Wait till I never learn. Like people don't take me seriously as a member of society, guys. I think I'm just gonna do my best to kind of talk about different areas of my life, like the different departments, career, family, relationships, things like that, because they just don't take me seriously. Nobody asks questions. Okay, yeah, for some there are questions there, but they're not a lot. So I feel to make this video a bit more lengthy and a bit more informative, then I should just talk about the different things I want to talk about first, or the things that I want to address, and then I will get into the few questions that I got. Anyway, guys, before we get anywhere far into this video, I'd like to ask you to please engage by leaving me a like, and if you're new here, please do subscribe. I promise you're gonna have a good time here. And yeah, let's get started. So I want to give you guys a young background story for those of you that don't know me, or for those of you that are new here. So I studied performance or performing arts, live performance. I have a degree, a Bachelor of Arts in live performance. That's what my certificate says, right? So live performance is basically performing arts, but I didn't solely study like acting and dance and all of that, or physical theater. Like, I don't know if you get me. It's not that on its own. It's basically film and theater. So I do have a background on both film and theater, and I do have a little bit of working experience which I gained from like volunteering while I was still in school, as well as just a few gigs I did like after school. So yeah, so you can imagine how hard it is to find a job in Botswana with like a developing arts industry. I quote unquote developing, because even though I see that they're trying, I don't see how it's directly helping those of us that are unemployed. So right now, I no longer want to identify as unemployed, because to be honest, I do work on a freelance basis. I don't just my focus is not necessarily acting, because I don't think that it's a lucrative or logical or stable industry at the moment. So that isn't where my focus is, even though that's what my major is. I do work on a freelance basis. I don't identify as unemployed, although statistically I am unemployed. Yes, and I always mention that I have gigs, or like there's things that I do. So for example, I've worked as a stage manager for a theater production, and basically what a stage manager does is ensure that everything that has to do with the production, or that has to do with the show, runs smoothly, that people attend rehearsals, that communication is is done effectively and efficiently. Like, I'm the middleman between the director and performers. So yeah, just an example of what I've done before. So yes, as I was saying, statistically you could say that I am unemployed, but I don't identify as unemployed, although I wouldn't mind a permanent job, like, you get me. So yeah, I want to say career wise this year, even though I don't necessarily feel like I've been doing better, because sometimes as humans we have this thing of comparing ourselves to our friends, or generally to the people around us, and we see people achieving like different milestones or getting to like different stages in their lives, and then you tend to look at yourself and wonder, okay, well, what am I doing? Like, what do I have to show for the 5 months of 2023, But yeah, even though I tend to find myself thinking negatively in terms of my career, and with the fact that I spend a lot of time at home, I would like to believe that I've actually grown a lot. I would like to believe that I've gained even more experience this year working in the in this industry of ours, this arts industry of ours in Botswana. And for those of you that do not know, I'm actually a part of Mopato dance theater company. Mopato Yes, they will forgive me for butchering the name or for not knowing it properly. But yeah, we had like a really huge production in end of April. Yeah, what happened was one day I was just home alone in the beginning of Jan. Like the rest of my family was still in the village when I came to the city, and I saw these auditions like on Facebook, an ad, a sponsored post, and I was like, it was such an impulsive decision. And to be honest, even when I went for the auditions, I didn't think that I would make it, because for some reason I always never saw myself deserving of being part of Mopato. Yes, that's the word. I didn't think that I was on the level that they were. So yeah, Kurlani Gitama was like, okay, I can't say I didn't try, you know when you do things just because it's the right thing to do and you can't just sit on your ass all the time. So yeah, basically that's what happened. And somehow, actually not just somehow, by the grace of the good Lord, I made it through. So yeah, the past 3 months we've been rehearsing, and then fourth month was the show, and it was crazy. Hey, it was hectic. Not in like in a bad way, like I just couldn't believe that this is what was happening, or what has been happening with my life. So yeah, and I would like to tell you guys that the show is actually coming back because it is in demand. So it will be on again on the 2nd and the 3rd of June. I would really appreciate it if you guys came to support. I will put the poster on the screen with all the information, the ticket price, time, place, and all of that stuff. So yeah, come and see your girl performing in action so that you can understand what I do professionally, right? I think that I've basically touched on where I've like my head is at career wise, or what I've been up to, what I've been doing. There's other stuff that I'm trying to work on, but it's not easy, and I don't want to give out too much information on that just to protect my future plans. That's the most I can say. There's things I'm trying to work on that I'm finding extremely difficult, but I am hoping that things work out for the better. Yes. Guys, my phone keeps switching off, and I don't know if I should continue with this video or not, but I think I'm just gonna keep trying. I don't know why it's not the battery or anything, but yes, that's basically about it for career. I don't know if there are people out there that might be going through the same thing that I am going through, where they're finding it insanely difficult to find jobs. And I'm not just talking about the industry that I find myself in, but in other industries as well, or departments. I don't know what you call them, but yes. But if there is somebody out there who's going through something similar and finding it insanely difficult to get a permanent job, I just want to say that you shouldn't give up. Hey, we're in this together. There's somebody you can relate to. We will figure it out. Apparently, somehow in your 30s, it always works out. Now, I want to move on to relationships, friendships, partners, family, and all of that stuff. Right now, I don't think that I find myself in any weird situation with anyone in my life. Like, I am content with the way life is right now. I think I have really good relationships with the people that are close to me, and I think you guys remember this is like really good progress compared to like last year when I made a mental health video, and I was talking about how there were certain people within my life who were treating me in a way that I knew I didn't deserve. And it's very unfortunate that like majority of the people that watched the video instantly thought it was friends. And yeah, it's kind of sad that it wasn't friends. So right now I'm just really grateful to have the people I have in my life who are insanely supportive, and I just love them to bits. Like, I love them so much, which is why I said I no longer want to be a low maintenance friend or a low maintenance person in somebody's life. I want them to see and understand how much it is that I appreciate and I love them, and just glad to have them in my life. I think now we're going to move on to adulting. So I just want to talk about my journey into adulthood. Guys, being an adult is a scam. It's a scam. Yeah, no, being an adult is a scam, guys. Girl, when I was younger and I was busy saying that I can't wait to get older to have all this freedom, yada yada. Phone keeps switching off. It did the same thing again, and I was busy saying that adulthood is a scam. I went to go get the ring light because I can see the lighting is gone. I hope this is better. So basically what I was saying is that adulthood is a scam, guys. They didn't warn us enough. I wish they told us, so that we were more prepared, like in better ways though. Like 3/4 of the time I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, yo. It's like I could say I'm going with the flow, but like there's no flow, bro. Like there's no direction. There's no direction. Nakura, I feel like everything is just stagnant. I don't see it getting better. Although I feel like it's always the little things, because things don't just happen drastically all the time. It's, you know, slow progress. So maybe I'm not grateful enough to like appreciate the small things that are happening and understand that progress is still progress, no matter how small it is. But yeah, adulthood is a scam, guys. Wait, so I wish you guys could understand. I'm lost, bro. I'm just lost. You know? Like Horata would say, she's an adult toddler because she's never done this before. Like, she's new to this, so she's trying to just figure things out. That's exactly where I am. I'm just a little one. Like, I'm a child. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure it out. Nothing is making sense. Sometimes I feel like I need a mentor, or sometimes I wish I had like an older sister who told me, you know, do this, don't do that, pay more attention to this, focus on this. As a woman, be like this and all of that. You know, like I'm just lost. And another thing that I've been trying to like pay more attention to is connecting with my feminine side, you know, just becoming who I'm meant to be, like the best woman I can be. But I don't even think I'm still doing the right things. Like, I'm just that's all I can say. You know what? I just want to move on before I start crying for now. So let's stop right there. The next thing I want to talk about now is my mental health. I would like to say that I am doing better because I'm not sad always or all the time. Even though the circumstances haven't changed much, like the circumstances that were influencing my depression, my anxiety, and all of that, I think they haven't changed much, but I believe I am in a better place and I'm happy where I am. You know, I'm not necessarily in the best place, like super happy and just always just fine. I think I'm okay. Like, I'm doing okay, and I am still doing the best that I can to always feel better about myself, always feel good, always be healthy mentally. I'm starting to enjoy the things I used to love. Like, I'm starting to enjoy them again. I'm back into working out, getting the affirmations, I'm praying, I'm more active than usual. So generally just active. So I think I'm definitely doing better. I'm not in the best place, but yeah. Actually, in my recent video, I was basically talking about how my room was in such a mess, and it's usually an indication that my mental health is in the gutter. And I think it's just the thing of I stopped paying attention to myself. You know, when you get so busy with your day-to-day life that you don't take the time to like stop and breathe, to like, okay, girl, like, recollect yourself, gather yourself. So I think that's the position that I found myself in. But yeah, it's not necessarily to say that I'm in an extremely bad place. No, I am definitely doing much better. I just don't have enough time to focus maybe like on content. For instance, I have maybe like a short window to work on myself in terms of creating content and being a content creator, and then sometimes within that short window or short time frame that I have, I'm not always in the mood or always 100%. I think that in as much as I want to be intentional with my friends and be there for them, I need to do the same thing with myself as well. Just show up for myself and show myself the love and the care that I deserve, because who else is gonna do it, huh? I'm actually not in therapy anymore, guys. The therapist I was seeing, he was like, yo, so I'm leaving this place, like where he was working. I'm leaving this place, and I think that you're in a good place to, what do you call it? He was basically saying that I have the tools in order to start doing better, or in order to check in with myself. And yeah, so I mean, he said that if I was in a worse place, he would refer me to somebody else. And I guess he thought what I was doing well enough to cope. So yeah, I'm not in therapy anymore. But I do advise you, if you're seek help, guys. It helps. Like, it works. Yes, it may feel like it's not like the person's gonna change much or do anything about it, but the fact that you're talking to somebody about it openly, someone you know is forced to keep your personal stuff confidential, I think it's, you know, it's better than nothing. So yeah, the last thing that I wanted to talk about on is my future. As I said, I'm an adult toddler. I don't know what the hell I am doing, girl, sir. Yes, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what the future holds. I have this thing where I hate to work extremely hard on my goals and then I don't achieve them. So I don't want to be like, okay, yeah, at 30 I want to be like this and this and this. Of course it's nice to dream, and I recommend it, and like doing the best that you can and being the best that you can be in order to get to that goal. But I also don't want to hyper focus on it and then the next thing I fall into another depressive episode because at 30 I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I'm letting life do its thing to me. Life has humbled me. It has shown me dust. It has shown me good enough times. So I'm just, hey, hi kids, guys. God, hella adulthood is a scam. It's a scam. Like, they're scamming us, guys. This ain't it. Anyway, guys, I think that's about it in terms of what I wanted to talk about or catch up with you guys on. There is a little bit of progress, there's some growth, we can all attest to that, but I'm not 100% like, oh my gosh guys, so this and this happened, this is where I'm at. I think it's only fair though to be grateful and express gratitude for my parents, because it's not everybody that's privileged enough to have somewhere to stay, food to eat, water to drink, clothes to wear, a little bit of pocket money here and there. So I'm really grateful for the parents that I have, who are not pressurizing me to be at a certain stage in my life when I'm only 25. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, I'm 25, and yes, you know, we understand that people are doing different things, achieving a lot at the young age. But like I said, you know, we're different, guys. We're on different paths. I don't want to find myself in this cycle or in this thing where I compare myself to other people and where they are in life at the same age that I am. So I don't know what the future holds. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just hoping that I am ready for when God's blessings hit me. Like, I want them to slap me so hard I don't know what hit me. Yeah, that's about it. I just want to quickly get into the questions. I only got 6 of them, so it won't take too long. Also, just because this phone keeps switching off. Khadwe, what have you achieved so far this year? I don't want to talk about that right now because we're going to have a end of year reflection. I think that there are some things that I have achieved this year for sure. Some that I may fail to recognize because we're only getting older, so we don't see that we've actually done so much. But yeah, I think that there are some things that I have achieved, but as I said, I don't want to get into it right now. I will definitely get into it at the end of year when I reflect on my goals that I wrote down at the beginning of this year. So yes, how are you mentally, emotionally, and physically? Physically, guys, I'm recovering from flu for like the 3rd time. I don't know why I keep getting sick, but somehow, some way, I think that I'm very susceptible to flu. I think I am better. Last year, guys. So yeah, physically I am doing a lot better. I'm working on my health, I'm working out, I'm eating healthy, in a good place right now. Emotionally, as well. I think I touched on this, as well as mentally I talked about it. So yes, next question says, are there OnlyFans Sala and selfie pics? This is not even a question. You know what, if you find out gore go iriwa yang, nna ke a go joina tsalane o itse gore gape o itse gore togetherness like this, like, we'll sell the feed pics, re ka dira madi gore and then the same person said also boyfriend reveal when. Guys, ke single. I don't want to say I'm searching, but I'm single. I wouldn't be mad if somebody was like, yo, hello mama, you know, but I'm very much single. More recipe videos when Ghana, you're a fire chef in the kitchen. I think I just need to get myself a young tripod stand. I've been saying that I will get it. I'm definitely gonna get it because but anyways, I will get a tripod and hopefully we'll get back in the kitchen. I actually want to have like a young segment, maybe every 3 weeks or every 2 weeks I upload a kitchen content kind of stuff where I'm just making different types of meals. So yeah, soon. And then the last question, why do you fear men? Okay, baby, guys, how wanna baby? Men broke my heart, guys. They broke my heart, and I decided that I don't deserve this. I can make myself happy. I'm good on my own. I don't need none of this. So yeah, guys, it's just me, myself, and I, and the Holy Spirit. Yeah. Yes, I think that answers your question. I'm literally not talking to anyone. I have not entertained anyone this year, guys. Since last year. Yeah, since last year. Like, I'm proper single. Like, I'm on my own. I don't talk to anyone. I don't even flirt with anyone. There are people. I cannot not acknowledge the fact that there are people who are interested in me. But I feel like people are interested in me for the wrong reasons, sexual reasons. And I just feel like, Keshapo, I don't need that. I'm old. It's time to start focusing on bigger things. It's time to start thinking long term. Yeah, so I don't entertain men. I'm just not interested. But if somebody like serious is trying to be like, hey, little mama, this, that, I won't be mad about it. I'll just be like, okay, let's see where this thing's gonna go. But for now, guys, get na, let the Holy Spirit like I'm putting it to hella, three hella, and happy. If I get a man, I'm not gonna announce it and say I have a man. Like I'm gonna like kabela movie video only put up and do or 50 million times, then you'll know. But for now, I'm on my own. Anyway, guys, that brings us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed or liked this life update and how life has been after uni, please do like. Yeah, but basically I was just explaining for you guys, it's not easy out there when you're done with school. You're no longer getting allowance. Hey, getting jobs is hard. Some people don't even respond back to your emails when you send applications. Some people call you and tell you, okay, nah, you're the one, and then they ditch you. That's how life is. But yeah, basically that's what I wanted to get to. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here or if you haven't already. And ke kopa re comment. I'll put an emoji here. I want to go look at my emojis and decide. But there will be an image here. And if you made it this far, please comment this. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.